everyone, back tuning into today's video. Going to have a look at the weather going out for the next few days. We'll just have a quick look at the update from the Korean model. We'll see what that's showing for August and September. It's just updated this morning, so we'll have a quick look at that at the end of the video. Before I get on with the video, I'll mention the advertising. There's green keyword ads on my pages at gaswebbiz.com. If you roll your cursor over those green keywords, they'll display ads. If you click through the word, you'll go through to the advertised website. You'll be supporting gaswebbiz.com by doing that. So you're going to start off with Central England temperature for 2013. Been a really cold year, as we know, but look at this. For July, Central England temperature currently stands at 17.8 as of the 15th of July. That is an anomaly of 1.9 degrees above average, so turning into a really warm, hot month. That's a very hot month indeed. It's heading up towards 18 Celsius. If you get to 18 Celsius as an average for a summer month, that is really the sort of area where you're talking about a classic summer month. All the best summer months have temperatures, averages of 18 Celsius or more. So yes, 2013, July 2013 is getting it very close now to being in the category of one of the best summer months on record. Best if you like heat and sun, of course. If you don't like it, it's probably a bit of a nightmare for you. Now, have a look at the temperatures for the next few days. We see that it's going to be really hot over the next few days. We'll start off with today. Temperatures being forecast by the GFS bar to be up to 29, 30 degrees. We may be able to increase that to 32 in London. That's 90 Fahrenheit, but certainly going to be well into the 80s Fahrenheit for many hours. The heat goes on into Wednesday. This is suggesting 32 in the southeast, maybe increase that a little bit more to say 33. 33 is 92. And perhaps a little bit of a slide off as we go into Thursday and Friday, still staying very warm or hot. Temperatures by then being forecast to be around the upper 20s, so you can probably lift it up to around 30 degrees, 86 Fahrenheit, but just ever such a slight reduction by a degree or two compared to the peak that we're going to get on Wednesday. Wednesday's going to be a really, really hot day, I think. For Saturday, again, the heat goes on, very warm, temperatures into the mid to upper 20s. And then, if anything, as going to Sunday and the start of next week, the heat is starting to build again. Look how hot it's getting down over France. Temperatures across southern France getting up to 37, 38 degrees. That's around 100 Fahrenheit. Now, we're not going to get that hot, but certainly that sort of heat is beginning to rebuild and push north again as we go into Sunday and into the start of next week, Monday, 22nd of July. Temperatures widely across France into the mid to upper 30s, so into the mid to upper 90s Fahrenheit. Southern France into the hundreds Fahrenheit. We're getting up again to around 31, 32 degrees, around the 90 Fahrenheit mark. But it just really is emphasising that there's no sign of an end to the hot weather just at the moment. The ECMWF is quite remarkable this morning in that it's continuing this heat throughout the next few days, certainly for the next week. So this is a chart from the ECMWF for Tuesday, the 23rd of July. A few days ago, Tuesday the 23rd looked so it's going to be the day, but the weather broke. But certainly no sign of that on the ECMWF this morning. The high pressure is very much dominating the weather on Tuesday the 23rd, a week away. And look what happens as we go through into Wednesday the 24th, then on into Thursday the 25th, and then through to Friday the 26th, which is as far out as the model goes. The ECMWF only goes to 10 days out. That is the 10-day chart. And there's no change. The high pressure is still sitting there right over the country. It's showing absolutely no sign of breaking down. It's 1,025 millibars, a strong area of high pressure. That will keep the hot weather going, the sunny weather going, for a good week to 10 days. And importantly, there's no sign beyond that will break down. So that will probably keep things going on into the start of August as well. Have a look at the GEM, that's showing a very similar idea. Tuesday the 23rd, the high pressure is still there across the country. The thing with the GEM is that the high pressure is very slightly further north. We're bringing in a little bit more of an easterly flow. So that's just a little bit cooler, some slightly cooler air coming in off the North Sea. But it's the same idea in terms of the high pressure. The high pressure very much dominating, going through the whole of next week into the end of next week, Friday the 26th. High pressure is still in situ over the country, showing no signs of breaking down. So this idea that I had that the high pressure could break at the end of July is looking to be in some trouble, to be honest, today. It looks like the high pressure can remain very dominant maybe to the end of July into the start of August even, on the basis of this morning's models. If that's right, then we are looking at 2013, summer of 2013 being a very hot summer, because that would extend the high pressure into August as well, and certainly July would be coming out as a really hot month. Finally, I just would have a quick look at the Korean model, and that's, as I say, that's just updated for August, September, and indeed for October as well. I'm not going to look at October today. I'll be looking at that in a bit more detail for the autumn forecast, which I'm hoping to do maybe at the weekend. But for August, the sea level pressure anomaly for August is showing that well, we're weakening the high pressure somewhat here. The high pressure is sitting out to the west of the country as an anomaly. Low pressure still more or less to the north though, so the idea is that we're still more or less keeping the jet stream to the north, but we are weakening the pressure a little bit, and the pressure's falling over the continent as well. So maybe with this, the idea is that we'd have high pressure sort of ridging in from the Atlantic, you'd have low pressure sitting to the east. You may get quite a few east to northeasterly flows with this. It probably wouldn't be as hot as July, but it wouldn't be a desperately unsettled month by any means. There's a lot of anticyclonic influences, I think, still going on with that pressure anomaly. For September, things are looking quite a bit more unsettled though. We're bringing low pressure through there across the country. The jet stream has moved southwards, taking the jet stream through the British Isles. These blue colours are indicate that we have got low pressure more or less around British Isles, and the high pressure then is sitting down over Spain and Portugal. And we're bringing a bit of a blocking area of high pressure up to the north of Scandinavia in towards the Arctic as well. So that is implying that we'll get much more of an unsettled September. September could finally start to bring us some proper rainfall. But for August, I think the idea for August there is that we're keeping it mainly settled, to be honest. I think the high pressure is keeping quite a bit of anticyclonic influences, probably not in such a hot position. We'll probably bring in more of an east and northeasterly flow, and may bring showers and longer spells of rain into the southeast in particular. But certainly for September, signs that the jet stream is re-establishing there, and it's turning a lot more unsettled. But the thing with September's always a very difficult month to forecast, because it's very reliant on the hurricanes. Hurricanes happen in the tropical Atlantic, and the exact track that they take, and how they sort of enhance the jet stream. That is always very critical for September. So confidence in long-range forecasting for September, it's one of those months that's always very tricky to forecast long-range, because the jet streams, if they go up to Greenland, it kind of enhances pressure around Europe, but as they come through the mid-Atlantic into the British Isles into Europe, it can be a very wet month, September. So it just depends. Every year is very different with September's exact pattern, and it's always a job to forecast. But on the basis of the Korean model, it does look as though we're in for quite an unsettled September. Could be quite a wet month. That's it for now. I'll be doing 5-day forecast tomorrow, so come back to that. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching.